Hey guys, we're gonna get right into this. We're going to Job, okay? So starting in Job chapter 1, we're gonna look at verse 8, okay? Story of Job. Obviously, Satan comes in the presence of God, and God's like, "Hey, have you looked at my servant Job? There's nobody on earth like him. He is blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil." And so then Satan says back to God, "Does Job fear God for nothing?" Then Satan replied, "Have you not put a hedge around him and his household and everything he has? You have blessed the work of his hands so that his flocks and herds are spread throughout the land. But stretch out your hand and strike everything he has, and he will surely curse you to your face." Saying that he's only that good because you've given him so much. You've blessed him, and what reason does he have not to love you? And so Lord said to Satan, "Very well, then everything he has is in your hands, but on the man himself do not lay a finger." Right? And so this is one of the things, a different verse and certain circumstances brought me about to Job here, but it's when things go bad, right? And what does that mean? Okay? And we know in the story of Job, there's a bunch of trials and things that happen. He loses his family, he loses everything, right? And it's a big trial he's going through. And ultimately, it's because it is God growing us closer to him, relying on him, and our faith being made stronger through the circumstance, the trial. And if we look at James chapter 1, verse 2, which you guys have all probably heard of, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." And so again, it is a testing of your faith because it brings about something so special in you that would not happen otherwise, right? And in the circumstances of Job, it was for no apparent reason, right? But if we look at the end of Job, chapter 42, verse 2, it says, "I know that you can do all things. No plan of yours can be thwarted. You asked, 'Who is this that obscures my counsel without knowledge?' Surely I spoke of things I did not understand, things too wonderful for me to know." And it says, "You said, 'Listen now, and I will speak. I will question you, and you shall answer me. My ears had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you." And that only came about because of the things that he went through and what he dealt with. Not that God loved him any less or anything else, but in order for him to see God in a different light, to know him better. And it's hard to understand why those things would happen, why God would put us through those things. But ultimately, again, it is about that growing of our faith and what it develops in us. And a lot of times I like to talk about these moments of dependence when we have nothing left to give but just rely on God. There's a whole lot more we can go with, but that's already a minute and a half over what we're supposed to be. So, I know it's a lengthy one, but see you guys tomorrow.